Movement Room in the morning. My name is Mark Cormier. I do this with my wife Kathy Cormier. Many weeks. We skipped a couple weeks because we had solar panels installed and the workers were here, and we needed to attend to that. But we're back and ready to go. Come on up, Kathy. All right. Looking good, feeling good. Let's get some movement in. Hands on hips as we march it from side to side. Could be a big march, little march. Let it be your march. There it is, balancing on one, kicking it off to each side. We got our side kicks. We got our cross kicks. We got our front kicks. We got our back kicks. And then back to center and just rocking it side to side. As you find your feet, you find your legs, and you find your center. From here, I'll invite you to bring one hand onto your heart, the other hand on top. I'll invite you to set an intention for this morning's practice. It could be something you're thinking about, something you're moving towards, a word or a phrase. It could also be something as simple as you're perfect, just as you are. Rolling those hands over as we stretch out our wrists, hands by our side. Let's ground down through one set of toes here and circle the ankle, the knee, and the hip. And then taking those circles the other way. Now ground it down through that foot, other set of toes as we circle the ankle, the knee, and the hip. All three joints working together as they should. You slow it down too and take it the other way.
No, it's more just that awareness of how the three work together as I prepare to go to a doctor. So
oh, right. That's right. Is that today?
Mm-hmm. 3:30.
All right, let's bring the feet right together. We're going to cap the knees with our hands and circling our knees. Again, feel free to modify. I tend to go big here. If you need to go smaller and more subtle, of course, just listening to your knees and giving your knees what they want. And then back up. Don't think too much about it. We're going to step our feet hip-width apart. I'll invite you to look down at your feet. Many of us have a little bit of a turnout. You don't have much, but that's the way our hips are shaped. Keeping your natural stance. I'll invite you to bring hands to the back of the hips and just circling those hips. And taking those hip circles the other way. Now coming back center, we've got a set of invisible hand, keeping the hips relatively stable. Thumbs find the shoulders, we can circle the shoulders. And taking those shoulder circles the other way. And coming back center. Two arms in the air like you either do or don't care. We'll circle the shoulders one way, hips circle the other. Full body movement. Good morning. And then taking those circles the other way. And then coming back center, hands by our side. And let's jump for joy here as we jump, 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 and down. Let's do some ski jumps. Arms up to one side. We'll jump it one way and the other. Short, sharp exhalations. And then back to center. Woo! I'll ask you to go side. I grab some water. All that jumping makes me thirsty. How about you? Is that white
water
wine?
in a wine bottle.
Is that white wine, Kat?
It's water.
It's a little early here.
It's water in a wine bottle. So I can get that last little drop of vino.
All right. Well, let's bring hands to heart. Let's come back to our attention, back to our breath. And let's set our Ujjayi breath. Long, smooth breaths in. Long, smooth breaths out. Slightly constricting the base of your throat, adding a slight sound and feel to your breath. And as we flow through our sun salutations here, letting the sound of your breath be a focus for your practice. The sound of which is often compared to the sounds of the ocean as the waves wash in and out. Tip of the tongue finds the hard palate just behind the teeth, keeping that tongue loop throughout. Sun sals here, keeping our jaws relaxed and connecting front and back planes of your body. And finally, adding a slight smile to your face. Opening up the front of your throat so your breath has lots of room to circulate, refreshing the vitals. And then warming up those wrists as we roll our hands over, hands by our side. Moving towards Sun Sal A, taking it in 3 pieces, arms and shoulders, arms out to the side and then overhead. Arms back down. Observing the natural rhythm of the shoulders as the arms elevate, the shoulders elevate. As the arms descend, the shoulders descend. One more time here, breathing in, lifting up. Exhaling down. Adding a forward fold and a back bend. Don't lose your balance here. If you want to grab a brick, go for it, Kath. They're right there. Either 1 or 2 bricks. Awesome. Inhaling, arms out to the side and then overhead. Bricks can certainly come along. Exhaling, finding your forward fold. Let an inhale lift, chin and tail. Think cat camel here as we arc the back. Stretching out those hamstrings. Exhaling, tucking tail and chin as we stretch out our mid-back. Inhaling, riding the breath up, finding your neutral spine, arms out to the side and then overhead. Exhaling, standing tall. 2 more times like this, breathing in, lifting up. Exhaling, leading with the heart as you fold. Let an inhale lift, chin and tail. Now tucking tail and chin as you stretch out your back. Inhaling, arms out to the side and then overhead. Exhaling, standing tall. And 1 more to go here, half sun sal. Inhaling up. Exhaling, leading with the heart as you fold. Let an inhale lift, chin and tail. Now tucking tail and chin as we round it in. Inhaling, riding the breath up, arms out to the side and then overhead. Exhaling, standing tall. I'll cue you back to down dog. Inhaling up. Exhaling, leading with your heart as you fold. Let an inhale lift, chin and tail as you arc. Now arching the spine as you ground down through the hands, stepping 1 foot back, and then the other as you find your down dog shape. Take your time. As we hold down dog, I'll invite you to hold it in stillness, inviting your mind to still. Despite the lack of overt movement, you're still breathing, your mind's still moving, your heart's still beating. And by focusing on your Ujjayi breath as it flows in and out, finding a little more space between each breath, each thought, each beat of the heart, and breathing into that space. Long, smooth breath in. Equally long, smooth breath out. As goes the breath, so goes the mind. Tail end of that breath, bending your knees ever so slightly, lifting the tailbone just a little bit higher. And then looking between the hands as you mindfully make your way to the front of your space. Let an inhale bring length when you arrive, lifting chin and tail. Feel the stretch in your hamstrings. Tucking tail and chin, feel the stretch in your back. Inhaling, riding the breath up, arms out to the side and then overhead. Exhaling, standing tall. I'll cue you back to plank pose. Inhaling up. Exhaling, leading with the heart as you fold. Let an inhale lift chin and tail. Tucking tail and chin as you step 1 foot back and then the other finding your plank, connecting head, hips, and heels. As we hold this plank, feeling that connection through the center of yourself, a line of strength that supports your intention.
Can't tell if I'm in the camera. Can you see?
Let's see. You're looking great. Awesome. Yeah, looks good. I think your feet are maybe chopped off just a little bit. It's okay. I can move the camera. Perfect. Despite the effort of the action, keeping an easeful quality to your breath. Keeping it yoga. Easeful breaths in. Equally long. Easeful breaths out. Tail end of your next breath. Navel to spine as you lift those hips high back to your down dog. I'll invite you to move this dog as you bend 1 leg deeply and then the other, grounding down to the opposite heel. Finding that mind-body connection that's always there. What do you feel? And where do you feel it? As we hold this down dog, either relaxing the neck and letting the head be super, super heavy, or long through all sides of the neck as you look back towards your navel. Long, smooth breath in. Long, smooth breath out. Tail end of that breath, bending your knees ever so slightly, lifting the tailbone just a little bit higher. And then looking between the hands and maybe taking a jump to the front of your mat or space. Let an inhale bring length as you arc. Exhaling, arching it. Inhaling, finding your neutral spine. Arms out to the side and then overhead. Exhaling, hands back down. Sun Sal B flow style. We're going to do some push-ups and it's going to happen fast. Inhaling into tall spine. Exhaling, finding your chair, knees over toes. Inhale and hold. Exhale, go lower. Inhale, rising on up, finding a back bend at the top. Open heart, open throat. Exhaling, a big swan dive over. Let an inhale, lift chin and tail as you arc. Now arching the spine as you ground down through the hands, finding a push-up. Take your time. It's a yoga push-up, elbows super close in as we strengthen our triceps. Yeah, so when you're ready, finding that push-up.
Oh, sorry.
It's all good. Inhaling, finding your back bend, unfurling the feet, lifting the hips up, shoulder blades back and down, up dog. And then back over the toes, finding your down dog. We won't be here for long. Down dog, flow style, feet together. Right leg high for the three-legged dog. Looking between the hands, pitching that right leg even higher. And then flexing the foot as you float it on through. Finding your warrior one pose. Spinning the back heel down, back leg long, back leg strong. Inhaling up. And then riding your exhale back to low lunge as you spin that back heel up. Finding your push-up. Inhaling into your back bend. And then back to down dog. Take your time. Find your flow. Follow your breath. Second side, flow style, feet together, left leg high, high on the right toes. Looking between the hands, pitching that leg even higher. And then flexing the foot as you float it on through. Landing it lightly, spinning the back heel down, inhaling up, warrior one. And then riding your exhale. Back to low lunge. And then one more time, finding your push-up. Inhaling into your back bend. And then exhaling back to down dog. When you get to down dog, yogi's choice, either holding it in stillness, inviting your mind to still, or adding movement, stirring it up. However you choose to work, finding that mind-body connection that's always there. What do you feel? And where do you feel it? From a place of movement back towards stillness. Long arms, long legs, long spine. Deep full breath. Tail end of that breath, bending your knees ever so slightly, lifting the tailbone just a little bit higher. And then looking between the hands as you step or jump it to the front of your mat. Let an inhale bring length when you arrive. Exhaling, folding it in. On the inhale, stay low. Utkatasana, the powerful pose. Exhaling, taking it lower. Inhale, rising on up. Open heart, open throat. Exhaling, neutral spine. Hands by your side. I'll invite you to face camera, Kathy. Feet hip width apart. Inhaling the arms up in front. Exhaling, bending the knees back, casting the hands back. A short, sharp exhalation out through your nose. And let's do 8 of these. A couple more here. And back up. This time we're going to bring the hands up to one side, bending the knees, casting the hands through center with that fire breath. Couple more each way. One more each side. And back to center. One more variation. Arms out to each side. Inhaling. Exhaling, crossing the hands. And then just finding the other cross. Couple more. One more each cross. And back up. And either stepping or jumping your feet on in. From here, hands come back to the heart. soft tuck of the chin. Thanking your heart for its hard work. Thanking your lungs. Thanking your shoulders. Thanking your legs. It's so good to have a body on a nice morning like this, here in the lovely city of San Francisco. Now coming back to that intention. Finding namaste hands. Your thumbs touch your brow. Your intention is in your thoughts. Thumbs touch the lips. Your intention is in your words. Thumbs touch the heart. Your intention is in your deeds. And then rolling those hands over as we stretch out our wrists. And keep working the roll here. It's kind of fun. And then flat hands by our thighs. From here, one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. Any amount, I invite you to bow, thanking yourself for practicing this yoga and offering this practice out to each other and to the world. The light within me honors and respects the light within you. And in this light, we are one. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you, Kathy. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Mark. Have a nice day. Thank you, people.
Thank you at
Thank
home.
you,
Let's see if we
everyone.
recognize any names. All right. Peggy jumped up. Hello, Peggy.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you.
All right. So namaste. Have a nice day. We'll see you next week.